Well, tonight's the big night, right? I was just watching Newt Gingrich give his Sieg Heil speech. Surprise! He's won in Georgia! Oh, my God, really? And Rick Santorum, he won Oklahoma. And Mitt Romney, he's won, I don't know, 4 or 5 states. And oh, gosh, Rick Santorum is leading by about 3,000 votes out of 200,000 cast in Ohio. And Vermont went to Romney, and Virginia went to... I am just so excited. I mean, this is just history being made. Isn't this wonderful? Don't you just love election night or Super Wednesday or whatever the hell this is? Oh, it's wonderful. It's just democracy in action. Woohoo! Newt Gingrich! What a clown show. What a collection of... What am I trying to say? Spiritual and logical midgets just wandering around like bumper cars at a small town carnival somewhere in Oklahoma Panhandle. Bang, boom, bam, bim, bam, boom. Good God. Rick Santorum has won Oklahoma and Tennessee. The religious nutbags are out in force. Woohoo! We want Jesus on the ballot. Well, the closest you're going to get is Rick Santorum. Is that close enough? Yeah! All right, good. By the way, this hour is being sponsored by Anonymous in Seattle, who says thanks for turning a spotlight on the religious fanatics. You're welcome, Anonymous. Happy to do it. This is, I mean, it's pretty unbelievable to watch. I spent the last 15 minutes, seriously, right before airtime, watching Gingrich. And he got introduced by Callissa's. First time I've heard his wife talk. And it's just, I mean, I am astonished. I'm astounded at the technology used to make her talk. Where did they come up with that? I mean, it must be some kind of a eye disc or something inside of her that just spins slowly around. I had no idea that animatronics had advanced to that point. There she was. Beep, beep, boop. Beep, beep. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep. And smiling. And with that painted on look, and every time, then when she finally got finished introducing Newt, I don't know, is that the first time she's introduced him? I have no idea. I don't follow this stuff that closely. This is like, I don't know. This is a contest to see who is going to have their ass handed to them in November by Barack Obama. That's all this is. And the Newts are up there saying, well, you know, I've challenged him to 7 3-hour Lincoln Douglas debates. Oh, my God. Will you ever get over yourself, Newt? I mean, Lincoln, I'm the only one that can debate him. And you know what? What, Newt? I'll let him have a teleprompter. Oh, you Newt. That's a goddamn knee slapper. Oh, my God. You're the funniest one out here, Newt. I can't tell you how much fun the past 8 or 9 months has been watching these people slice and dice each other. Even the Newtster said it tonight that his biggest, I'm paraphrasing, but don't paraphrase Malloy, somebody will get you for it. I'm paraphrasing, but I think what the Newtster was trying to say was that the biggest threat to the day when he becomes president is the Republican establishment. I mean, he acknowledged it tonight. They don't like him. They don't like me. They've declared me dead. I've risen more times than Jesus and Lazarus put together. I keep rising. They keep trying to make me dead, but I'm not. And then Callista with that, was it a red dress? Beep, boop, boop. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Man. So anyway, that's what's happening tonight. Last night, Senator Roy Blunt, the Republican from Missouri, who suggested that requiring employers to cover health services they oppose constitutes an attack on religious freedom. Well, Blunt was at some sort of a gala at the Kennedy Center in D.C., and he, like I said, he was the author of that amendment that would have allowed employers to refuse to provide birth control coverage and other health services based on their concept of God. God doesn't want anybody to do birth control. God said to go fruitful and go multiply and be fruitful or something. I don't know. But God does it. So why should we? Religious freedom is under absolute murderous attack by the Muslim Kenyan in the White House, Obama. Ah! You know, the typical right-wing destruction that just is ceaseless in this country. It will not stop. It doesn't make any difference how many people Rush Limbaugh calls a whore or a slut. It will not stop. It doesn't make any difference how many resolutions or amendments that these Republican killers try to add to other legislation to push women into a little box. It will not stop. It will not stop. But he was at the Kennedy Center, Blunt was, to receive an honor for his service to education? What? Whose idea was this? Anyway, he was there, and all of a sudden, a member of the audience booed him. When Blunt was being introduced, the person shouted, "Blunt is the devil!" This is according to the Washington Examiner. A tense moment passed without comment before the ceremony continued. As Blunt took the stage, the heckler booed. Boo! Blunt is the devil! That's what this person hollered out. I don't know. It's just getting curiouser and curiouser, as Alice said. But that's what it takes. That kind of good old-fashioned, healthy... You know, why should Roy Blunt get some kind of an honor for education? This guy's a Republican. He hates education. He's a Republican teabag-loving senator who insists that Barack Obama is somehow, I don't know what, worse than the Republicans. He should be booed. Every time he opens his mouth, every time any Republicans opens their mouths anywhere, they should be booed. They should be given the finger. People should turn their backs. People should gather by the hundreds to hear Newt Gingrich talk, and as soon as he opens his mouth, turn your back. What else are you going to do with these thugs, huh? Well, there are other things you could do with them, but your imagination is much better than my vocabulary, so I'll leave that part up to you. But it's just astonishing to watch this ongoing saga of how to destroy a society. I call it karma. I mean, don't forget how this country was formed. It was based on hypocrisy, slavery, genocide, mass killing, and the fact that only white male landowners could have a say in anything. And now, finally, the big karmic invisible whip is coming around. Sham!